Yeah, so today I had a consultation with a plastic surgeon. I am going to be getting a breast lift. Yeah, I know. But this is the thing, y'all. When my breasts grew in when I was 16, I never, ever liked the way that they grew in. And yes, they grew in at 16. I was a very late bloomer. But, I had my son when I was 22, and I went from a full B to a double D, breastfed for 10 months. And so you already know what I was left with. And so, I've gone on, back and forth with the idea since I was about, actually getting one. I've been going back and forth with the idea for the past 3 years. And so I finally decided that, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for me. I'm not doing it for anybody else. This is for me. This has to do with my self-image. And I really, honestly, truly do not like my breasts to the point that it kind of gets in the way of intimacy. And like clothes that I won't buy, because I know that my breasts won't fill those clothes out like they should. I mean, it's just an ongoing, it's an ongoing self-esteem issue with me. And so I've decided that I'm gonna do this for me. Okay, so now today was my consultation, and I had to get there. Mind you, I live in Houston. I'm from Jasper, Texas. Yeah, I said it. I'm from Jasper, Texas. Really small town. The speed limit at the most is going to be 40 at any given time. If you're traveling, from to another town, the speed limit is like 70, but there's nothing but trees. You might not see a car. You might not see a car for 15 miles, you know what I mean? And so coming from a really small town to Houston, Texas, it's overwhelming to me. And so when I need to go somewhere, I usually call my mom to take me. Well, she had to work today, and so I had to use my navigation on my phone to get to the place, which is actually in Houston. Now, I stay in Houston, but I stay in a smaller subdivision. And so it's not overwhelming to me, but it's close enough to the city that if I want to go, I can. Okay, so I'm going down there, and mind you, I don't know where I'm going. I don't like traffic, and I am about to panic. All you can see is cars, and these people drive like idiots in Houston. And I'm like, okay, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die this morning. And my biggest fear is seeing my death. I do not want to see my death. And so sometimes when I'm driving, if I don't know where I'm going, or if people are driving really crazy, I get anxiety. So I get, I'm almost to my destination, and I see my exit. I'm in the left. I'm in like almost in the far left lane. My destination is 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes over, and all you can see is in the last 3 lanes is like millions of cars going, and they're weaving in and out of each other, and they're cutting each other off, and I'm like, how am I gonna make it? And if I don't make this exit, I'm gonna be lost in Houston. Yeah. But I sucked it up, and I got over. I did a little bit of crazy driving myself. I didn't kill nobody. Nobody killed me. As you can see, I'm here talking to you. So I get to my destination, and I get out the car, and I'm shaking. And as soon as I unplug my phone from the car charger, it dies. So I'm standing here looking at this huge, gigantic building. Mind you, I'm from the country. We don't have buildings over 5 floors. So I've never been in a big building at all. Yeah, I need to get a life and get out some, because you can take a girl out the country, but you can't take the country out the girl. And so I go to this place, and I have no idea where I'm going. I can't call them to tell them that I'm a little late, because I did get lost once and had to find my way back around. And I'm just lost, completely lost. And so I go up to the information desk, and she tells me that I'm going up to the 22nd floor. And so I get on the elevator, and all of a sudden Usually elevators go kind of slow, you know. This elevator says, and then it just started shaking, so I'm in the elevator like this. It was horrible. I need somebody to go with me all places at all times because I am a scaredy cat. And so I finally make it to my appointment. I'm maybe 10 minutes late, and I couldn't even call them and tell them I was going to be late. But they were nice about it and everything. My heart rate's going. So I finally calmed down, and they take me back to see my surgeon. The very first thing he asked me was, do I plan on having more kids? And I told him, like, right now I really don't know. I'm not in a relationship that's stable enough to be thinking about kids, and so honestly I don't really see it happening, but it could. That was the very first thing he asked me, and he explained to me that even if we lift my breasts or whatever breast augmentation I decide to get, pregnancy will change the shape of my breasts. And he asked me, did I understand that? And yeah, I understand. And so then he goes on to, you know, ask me, am I looking for implants? I told him, if needed, yes, I will want an implant. What kind are you looking for? Did you research? Yes, I told him if I want implant, I would rather have a silicone because they are softer, and he agreed with me. And he was like, over the long term, silicone is going to give you a better result. And so I went into a room and I changed, I took off, you know, everything at top, and he came back and he, you know, did the measurements. They're going to measure like from here to your nipple, then they'll measure underneath the breast fold to both sides to see, you know, what they're looking at, how far the ptosis is, and the size of your individual breast. And so looking at my breast tissue, he says that he does not think that I will need an implant. And you know, in my mind I'm like, but he said there's sufficient tissue, and he was like, once he, you know, he would raise the nipple, it would be basically the keyhole, I think it's called, or the anchor, I think it's the anchor incisions, to where he would cut here a circle, lift the nipple, there will be a line, a vertical line going down, and then a little scar underneath the folds. He said the scar underneath the fold would not be visible, and he said the vertical scar heals very, very well to where it's faint and almost unnoticeable over about a year. And so you know, I was all down for that, and so that's what I'm gonna be doing. The price for me to get a lift with no implant is going to cost me $5,800. I'm okay with that. I am willing to pay that amount because to me the surgery will not only, you know, make me look better, I don't know, it's more mental to me. It'll change my whole body image, and with that body image change will come, you know, more esteem, you know, more what are the freaking words? You know what, y'all? I can write, but I cannot speak. It's ridiculous. But it's just gonna do a whole lot for my confidence level. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing, and I will keep you guys updated. I'm gonna give myself about 6 months to go ahead and prepare. The one thing that he did tell me is that if I smoke, he will not do my surgery. And so if you're looking into doing surgery, you got to stop smoking, because smoking will actually slow down healing, and it will. But yeah, like I was saying before I got cut off, smoking will slow down healing, the healing process. It will give you risk for infection, and it will make you susceptible to necrosis, which is when your skin cells die and you have like black tissue, black necrotic tissue. And so we don't want that to happen. And he was like I said, if I smoke, he will not do the surgery. So He wants you to not smoke a month before and a month after, just to give your body time to rejuvenate itself, to get ready for their surgery, and to heal after the surgery. And so yeah, that's about it. I will keep you guys updated around the time that I get ready to do the surgery. I will show you before, and I will give you post-op and pre-op and post-op. You know what I mean? I'll show you before and after, but I'm not going to show everything. But yeah, so that is it. This video is really long, and I have rambled throughout the whole thing. So, oh yeah, if y'all have any questions, ask me and I'll tell you what I know. I don't know a lot. Everything that I know, I researched it myself. I've watched a few surgeries here on YouTube. If you want, you can like actually see what they're doing to you, and it's horrible. But yeah, that's it. So again,